तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। शांति शांति शांति। नमः शिवाय अगणिगणा नमः शिवाय 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 धर्माध्यक्ष नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय आदितवरदा नमः शिवाय कालावाद्या नमः शिवाय गुणवनिहारा नमः शिवाय धर्मनिस्सीमा नमः शिवाय चिद्घनरूपा नमः शिवाय चिद्रूपाङ्गा नमः शिवाय चिरचिन्मात्रा नमः शिवाय सुखसारा नमः शिवाय जगदाधारा नमः शिवाय जन्मविदुरा नमः शिवाय ज्ञानजलनिधे नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमो महारा नमः शिवाय तुर्यातीता नमः शिवाय त्रिजगन्मूला नमः शिवाय त्रैमलशूला नमः शिवाय दिविनसुरपूजा नमः शिवाय दुःखध्वंसा नमः शिवाय दोषविभङ्गा नमः शिवाय धर्मसभक्षा नमः शिवाय जगजनपाला नमः शिवाय नयनिर्लेपा नमः शिवाय नादशरीरा नमः शिवाय निगमाधेया नमः शिवाय निजनिश्चिन्ता नमः शिवाय निजसुखभरिता नमः शिवाय नित्यविमुक्ता नमः शिवाय नित्यविमुक्ता नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय निरवध्यविभो नमः शिवाय निरहङ्कारा नमः शिवाय निरतो Namah Shivaya. Nirupama Mahiman Namah Shivaya. Nirupamadhikana Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Jalavandya Namah Shivaya. Jitamoha Namah Shivaya. Nirmalachitta Namah Shivaya. Paramapavitra Namah Shivaya. Paramotunda Namah Shivaya. Paripurvaka Namah Shivaya. Patakadamana Namah Shivaya. Ashavinasha Namah Shivaya. Shloka Namah Shivaya. Pranavakara Namah Shivaya. Madhakashunya Namah Shivaya. Buddhivigamya Namah Shivaya. Indravaruka Namah Shivaya. Bhakta Subhutya Namah Shivaya. Bhadra Vishesha Namah Shivaya. Bhavayakala Namah Shivaya. Bhuvanodhara Namah Shivaya. Mangaladhaman Namah Shivaya. Mangalavayana Namah Shivaya. Mahima Vilala Namah Shivaya. Pavanadivina Namah Shivaya. Mulijanamanya Namah Shivaya. Mokshapaya Namah Shivaya. Yatigunananya Namah Shivaya. Janasevya Namah Shivaya. Vijayapur Namah Shivaya. Lokasuraksha Namah Shivaya. Jnanayogashrama Namah Shivaya. Varnasarya Namah Shivaya. Vighata Namah Shivaya. Vidyasadana Namah Shivaya. Vimalagunadya Namah Shivaya. Vishwaradya Namah Shivaya. Sharanadhita Namah Shivaya. Shantaradhara Namah Shivaya. Shashwata Satya Namah Shivaya. Shubhavandara Namah Shivaya. Shukadipade Namah Shivaya. Samudakatutta Namah Shivaya. Samudapahara Namah Shivaya. Santoshamaya Namah Shivaya. Samstutipatra Namah Shivaya. Sajjana Poshaka Namah Shivaya. Sadamana Puja Namah Shivaya. Sadguna Namah Shivaya. Sadrupanga Namah Shivaya. Sarasavamoha Namah Shivaya. Sarvashubhakara Namah Shivaya. Sarvadhara Namah Shivaya. Sadhu Jananada Namah Shivaya. Sukhavari Namah Shivaya. Suguna Vishaya Namah Shivaya Jnanivara Namah Shivaya Saundaryanidhe Namah Shivaya Saukya Samudra Namah Shivaya Saumya Sharanidhe Namah Shivaya Vijayapur Namah Shivaya Vijayapur Namah Shivaya Vijayapur Namah Shivaya Purnamidam Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
Let me offer my pranams to every one of you. The sun is there in the eastern sky. The nature is smiling. Flowers are blooming. Birds are singing. And the minds of all of us are very joyful. This is a heaven. This is the heaven. Svarga narakavembudu bedilla. Where is heaven? It is here in this world. It is here in our heart. Clean, clear, calm, beautiful heart. Therefore, we have to live very joyfully here. Nothing is lacking. Nothing. A very able body, it can live for 100 years. Our eyes are there, they show us the whole world. Our ears are there, they open the Gandharva world for us. If our heart is clean and calm and joyful, then know that we are in heaven itself. Heaven is our own creation. We have to create a heaven. Heaven is not somewhere in the sky. It is here in your heart. And you are its creator. Hell, it is our own creation. We are creators. Whatever we want, we have to create it. If you want to live a heavenly life, then we have to create it for ourselves. Just to see around you. They help us to create a heaven for ourselves. The green nature is there. Green nature, cool atmosphere, clean heaven, sky, and sun's very, very comforting light. What else is needed for a man to enjoy in life? These are not the creations of our wealth. These are not the creations of our wealth. These are creations of our heart. And everyone is free to create heaven or hell in this world. Everyone is free. There is no sinner. There is no sinner. Sin is our own creation. If we create sin within our heart, then we become sinners. And that is the hell. If there is no smile on your face in this beautiful morning, then you are creating hell for yourselves. If you smile with the nature, then you are creating heaven for yourselves. Wonderful, isn't it? Therefore, Basaveshwara said, there is no hell, there is no heaven. It is your own creation. It is your own creation. It is not a gold or silver, or diamond or something else. They do not create heaven for us. It is our fine, beautiful feelings that create heaven for us. Very fine, beautiful feelings. What are the fine feelings? What are the beautiful feelings? Smile, beautiful feelings you have. Just a smile, beautiful smile, soft smile, wonderful smile. That is the creator of heaven. Frown, we are creating hell. Harsh words, we are creating hell. And very loving words, beautiful words, poetic words, we are creating a heaven for ourselves. That is what Basaveshwara said. You are creators of your own heaven. Therefore, man, love. Smile, love, and smile. Love whatever is beautiful in this wonderful nature. The light is there, colors are there, vastness is there, isn't it? Vastness is there. Man, if you enjoy them, you are living in heaven itself. If you cannot, then you are unfortunate to live in this world happily. It is not possible for you. Just to see this jasmine, very small, no colors, but how sweet it is. It is very small, not beautiful with colors, different colors, but just a smile it can create. A wonderful smile it can create. What we have to do? Just look at it, smell it. Just a moment's smell of a jasmine flower creates a heaven for us. This is what Basaveshwara is saying. Hell and heaven are our own creations. Man, if you want to live like a god, then you have to create your own heaven. You may be living in a small cottage or in a big palace. Don't worry about those things. Your heart is the real home for you. Here is the heaven. Man, don't look up into the sky to find out where the heaven is. Just look inside you. Your heart is there. There is your heaven. There is your heaven. If a heart is very clean, clear, then your heaven is surely there. This is what Basaveshwara said. Wonderful message he has for us. Man, you live in heaven always. If you desire to live in heaven, you are free to live in heaven. Understand it. Know it. Nothing is to be done. Just live being one with the nature. When the sun comes, welcome the light. When you see the sky, enjoy the vastness of the sky, man. Nothing is lacking in this world. What is wealth? Wealth is not gold or silver, but it is the golden heart. If our heart itself is golden, if you make it golden, then your heaven is within you itself. Understand, this is what the great saints of the world say. They lived like it. They loved the life very much. They did not like the death because they say where there is a smile, there is no death at all. Smile and death disappears. Frown, death is there in your very heart. Where there is a death, there is unhappiness. Where there is a life, there is happiness. Man, you are the creator, not Brahma. You are Brahma himself. You are Brahma. And you don't need anything to create your heaven, just your heart. That is enough to create your heaven. Wonderful, isn't it? Any moment, you can create it. There is no auspicious moment. There is no unauspicious moment. Every moment is there for you to create a heaven for yourself in your heart, man, in your heart. Don't think about your beauty, your strength, your intelligence. Don't worry about them. Just look into yourself and smile. You are the most intelligent person in the world. Who is intelligent? Who can love? Who can live? Who can love to live joyfully? He is the most intelligent man with such small flowers. If you know how to create a heaven for yourself, then you are very intelligent. This is what Basveshwara is saying in so many vachanas. So many vachanas. Kudala Sangama is not outside you, man. It is in your heart. Kudala Sangama is in our heart. He cannot live outside you only. If he is outside you, he is also inside you. Therefore, always think that you are with Kudala Sangama. And where there is a Kudala Sangama, there is no suffering, there is no unhappiness, there is no hatred, there is no hell of any kind. You are creating your heaven inside your very beautiful heart. This is what Basveshwara is saying. In so many vachanas he says, you are not poor. Your house doesn't make you poor or rich. Your heart makes you rich or poor. Your pocket is not the heaven. Your heart is your heaven. Don't count the coins, but have beautiful feelings in your heart. You are living in hell, man. No one is richer than you if you can have that wonderful happiness in your heart, he said. Wonderful, isn't it? You are the creator. You are Brahma himself. Don't think that somebody is creating you, somebody is making you happy or unhappy. You are your own master. You are your own creator. You have to create your own hell with fine feelings and truthful thoughts. With your joys of seeing and enjoying the wonderful, endless nature. This is what Basveshwara is saying always. He says, everywhere there is a Kudala, everywhere there is a Sangama. Don't think that if you go to Kudala Sangama place, there is a Kudala Sangama. This very moment, in your heart, there is a Kudala, there is a Sangama. You can experience His presence in your in your very clean, beautiful heart. This is how He advises us to live in this world. Man, do whatever work you can do in this world. Work till the death of your at the end of your life, but live with Kudala Sangama in your heart. We have to work in this world. Without work, we can't live. If you don't use your legs, you cannot walk. You lose your own legs. If you don't use your hands, you lose your hands. If you don't use your heart, then you are living in very dreadful hell. Therefore, man, be always careful to keep your heart clean for experiencing the presence of Kudala Sangama. Kudala Sangama. Wonderful words he uses. Then he says, man, live working all your life, all your life. You are not working for anybody, not even for wealth, but for your own joy. Work and you live in heaven. Work. The hands are to be working, the legs are to be working, mind is to be working. Everything that is there in you as an instrument, use them and create a heaven, experience a heaven in your heart, he says. We are the creators. We are the creators. In Western countries, there was a saint who used to say, man, you are your own creator. If you are unhappy, you are responsible for it. If you are happy, then you are a great artist. Your art is of living beautifully, joyfully in this world. This is what that saint said. Man, create your own world. Create your own heaven with your fine feelings, with truthful thoughts, with words very soft and loving and joyful. Words. Ayya yandare, you know it. Ayya yandare, what? Swarga. Just say, Ayya, you are in Swarga. You are creating Swarga in this world. Yalavo yandare, very simple. Swarga you can create with one word of two letters. Ayya, you are creating heaven for you. Yalavo, three words, and they will destroy the heaven. Yalavo destroys the heaven, and Ayya, you are creating a heaven. You are the creators of hell and heaven, not a Brahma. You are Brahma. Wonderful, isn't it? Go to your house with a smile. You create heaven. If you don't do so, you create hell. How simple it is to live in this world, creating a heaven, enjoying in heaven. The heaven is, some poet, a great poet in Western countries says, the heaven is in your eyes. The heaven is in your words. The heaven is in your heart. Not only that, the heaven is in your works. Man, you are not unfortunate. You are very fortunate because you are living in this world which you can transform into heaven if you like. This is what the great thinkers and saints of the world said and are saying. This doesn't mean you should always keep smiling. Heart must be smiling, not just the face. Heart, there must be sweet feelings in your heart, very beautiful thoughts in your heart. Then you are in heaven. Wonderful, very beautiful. Sanyukta metat ksharamaksharancha. Sanyukta metat ksharamaksharancha. Vyakta vyaktam bharate vishvamishaha. Very beautiful. God is there. Bharate vishvam ishaha. The whole world becomes filled with the divine presence. Sanyukta metat ksharama aksharancha. Sanyukta metat ksharama aksharancha. This Vishwa, this world, how it is. Sanyuktam. There is everything here. Sanyuktam. It is there. What? What? Ksharam aksharam. There are things which change and there are things which do not change. The appearance changes, but inside the appearance, under the appearance, there is the substance and it doesn't change. On the surface, the waves rise and fall, but below the surface, there is no falling, there is no rising. In the same way, Kshara is there, Akshara is there. There is something that changes, there is something that doesn't change. Your body changes, but not you change. You are not changing. Your body changes. It becomes old or it becomes beautiful. But you are neither beautiful nor old. You are you. That is Akshara. Ksharancha, Aksharancha. Something changes, something doesn't change. This world is a sanyukta of these two things. Sanyukta metat ksharamaksharancha. Vyakta vyaktam bharate vishvam ishaha. This is a Vishwa. What is a Vishwa? Kshara, Akshara, Vyakta, Avyakta. Vyakta means, this is Vyakta, means visible, manifest. This is Vyakta. Before it blooms, before it bloomed, it was Avyakta, not seeable, not seeable. It was not seen. You cannot see it. But it is there, isn't it? Small seed, for example, very small seed. What is there? There is a big tree. In the seed, there is a tree, but you cannot see it, not seeable. Seed is seeable, Vyakta, and that tree which is hidden in the seed is avyakta. Vyakta means visible. Avyakta means not visible. You are visible. I can see you, but I cannot see you inside. That is not visible, it is invisible. Means you are sanyukta of visible and invisible. Sanyukta metat ksharamaksharancha vyakta vyaktam. Some part of you are vyakta, some part of you are avyakta. Both go together. Don't think that this is you. This is visible. There is also invisible in you, and that is there within you. You are sanyukta of these two. Inside you are avyakta, outside you are vyakta. Inside you are unmanifest, outside you are manifest. You are a combination, sanyukta, of these two things. You are visible, also not visible. You are a combination of them, isn't it? Whatever is there within you hidden, that is not visible. And that does not change also. Akshara, it doesn't change. Whatever is invisible doesn't change. Whatever is visible, it is there for us to see with our eyes, is Kshara. Akshara. It is immortal, and here is something which is changing. This changes, and inside this changing world there is unchanging reality. Man, you are a combination of those two things. Combination. Sanyukta metad ksharamaksharancha vyakta vyaktam bharate vishvamishaha. Outside also there are visible things, there are invisible. There are changing, there are not changing things. Kshara, akshara, vyakta, avyakta. And this is a Vishwa. Go anywhere in this world, you find these two things, vyakta, avyakta. Kshara, akshara. What is akshara here? Whatever you see is akshara. Whatever you cannot see is akshara. Akshara means changing. Akshara means not changing. Vyakta means visible. Avyakta means not visible. You are avyakta. Your body is vyakta. God is avyakta. The world is vyakta. You are also avyakta. Your body is vyakta. Sangya sanyuktam, these together. Here is a combination of two things, and this combination is very wonderful. And in this combination, there is a God. He is the creator. He fills this combined reality. Bharate Vishwamishaha. Bharata means he is there. He is the creator, or his presence is there. In every object that is visible and invisible, there is the presence of the divine reality, he says. Enjoy it, man. Here is God. Here is God. See whatever is seeable and feel whatever is not seeable. You are a combination of these two things, says that great Rishi. Sanyukta metat ksharamaksharancha. Sanyukta metat ksharamaksharancha. Bharate Vishwam Ishaha. This world he protects. Somebody is there behind the world and he is there. And he shows this world to you and to me, to everyone. This is wonderful. Anishascha atma badhyate bhoktrubhavat. Jnatva devam muchyate sarvapashaihi. If you don't know this truth, then you are in bondage. You are in hell, bondage. If you want to be free, Jnatva devam. Jnatva devam. Isn't it? Know the Deva, the light, which is there in you. Deva means light. Deva means a consciousness, the light of a consciousness. Deva means a simple existence. Man, he is there. He is there. Anishascha atma badhyate bhoktrubhava. As you do not know this truth, you are in bondage. Anishascha atma badhyate. He becomes bound because he doesn't know the truth. Bhoktrubhavat. He thinks that I am here just to make money, enjoy seeing and hearing and eating and drinking. This is the difference. This doesn't mean you need not eat or do anything. You eat and live joyfully. But don't think about the food that other people are getting. Your food may be just a bread, just a jawar bread, isn't it? A spoon of curds, powder of, you know it. That is enough. Enjoy it. You are in heaven. Just hate it. You are in hell. Wonderful, isn't it? This is what Basaveshwara said. Kalyana Vembudu, we are our creation. Kalyana is not there somewhere in the northern Karnataka. But it is here in Vijayapur, in our very heart, there is a Kalya. There is a Kalyan. Wonderful, isn't it? You are living in Kalyana. Living in Kalyana. And those who live in Kalyana are great devotees of Kudala Sangama. You are Basaveshwara himself. You are all Basaveshwara. Don't think that we are women. How can we be Basaveshwara? Forget your body, you are Basaveshwara. Wonderful. This is how we have to live. That great saint of the past centuries said, Anishascha Atma Baddhate Bhoktropava Jnatva Devam Muchyate Sarva Pashaihi. All your bondages will be removed from you. You will be freed from all bindings. You become very free, and you are living in your own heaven. That is a Kudala Sangama. This is the message, a great message of whose message? Basaveshwara's message. What is the message? Kudala Sangama. It is there in you, outside and inside. Outside and inside. And man, where you live with such a fine feeling, there is a Kalyana. There is a Kudala Sangama. That is a Tirtha, holy place, very holy water, holy place, Tirtha, pilgrim age. Wonderful. Now you are Kudala Sangama. Now you are great saints. And you are living in Kalyana. Wonderful, isn't it? Just feel it and forget it. Don't say to other people that you are living in Kalyana. Then they will begin to doubt your understand. Don't say you are living in Kalyana. Your heart itself is Kalyana. Your words must be your Kalyana. Whatever you say and do and think and feel, there is a Kalyana. This is what Basaveshwara said, and the great saints of the past ages said. They were called Rishis, and Basaveshwara is called a devotee, great devotee of Kudala Sangama. He left Kudala Sangama and he went again to Kudala Sangama. From Kudala Sangama to Kudala Sangama. From heaven to heaven. Wonderful. From India to India. That is how we have to live in this world. From your house, you have come here. Again, you have to go to your house. House to house. Kudala Sangama to Kudala Sangama. Wonderful. Wonderful. Basaveshwara was alone. When he left Kudala Sangama, he was alone when he left his body. Wonderful. And from Kudala Sangama, he went back to the Kudala Sangama. There he learned everything, and in the end he entered into Kudala Sangama. That is what We have to learn from his life. We have to come from Kudala Sangama, go back into Kudala Sangama. Wonderful, isn't it? I am very, very grateful to you because you came here in the early morning and enjoyed the beauty of the nature and also words of the great saints and the great Basaveshwara. I am very grateful to every one of you for coming here in the early morning, washing yourself, isn't it? You have washed your body, means you have taken bath. That is very clear from your face, a smiling, a cheerful face. Where there is such a smiling face, there is a Kudala Sangha. Namaskar. Now you can sit here or you can go to your